Hey everybody, this is John the Sea Monkey Dude here. Wanted to show you my newest tank that I got. Check this out, like I need another one, right? This is the original Sea Monkeys on Mars. This one is super common, it's not a rare one. Sometimes I do videos with the rare tanks that I've got, or the DIY ones. This one's common, it's available right now. You can find them online in toy stores, stuff like that. I actually found this one on Facebook Marketplace for $17 shipped. Seemed like a good deal. That's why I bought it. So it's pretty cool. Let's open it up and see what's in here. Alright. First thing that I noticed, we got packets. You know when you see the Made in the USA at the top, that they're the newer packets. That's what you want to look for. You know, these are good Sea Monkey packets here. They're the ones coming from Transcience, you know, not coming from a third party or anything like that. I'm not going to get into the whole story on that. You can do some research if you want to learn more about that. But if you're buying new stuff, you want to make sure it says Made in the USA at the top of the packets. The old stuff wasn't all like that. So we got packet number 1, water purifier. Pretty standard in the Sea Monkey kits. Packet number 2, instant live eggs. Cool, right? Packet number 3, Sea Monkey growth food. Sweet. Alright, then we got, need that, right? Feeding spoon. So newer feeding spoons like this just have one little tiny scoop in the end. The other end looks sort of like a paddle or an oar that you would use with a kayak or a canoe. And it's got a cute little Sea Monkey character on there. See that? Yeah. It's actually sort of like a combination of like the old school Sea Monkey drawings, you know, like the character ones, and what they actually look like. That's sort of neat. Like the head looks sort of like the characters, but the body looks like what actual sea monkeys look like. Pretty cool. And then of course, you know, you got your scoop on here, you know, one level scoop on there when you're feeding them. When I was a kid, the spoons didn't have this paddle look inside. There was 2 scoops. There was a little scoop and a big scoop. And I swear, if I remember right, this back from like the early 90s, it said, feed baby sea monkeys from the little scoop and adult sea monkeys from the big scoop. I always thought that big scoop was too much, though, seemed like a lot. So, I guess the company that makes them thought the same thing, because they just do little scoops now. Alright, let's see what else is in the box here. This is really cool looking packaging. I'll take a look at that. Cool drawings. It looks like Mars. You got astronaut sea monkeys on there. You can see what they actually look like right there, too. I think it's cool that they put that on the box. You know, kids, I don't think anyone really thought that they would look like this, you know, look like those old drawings. Those things are great, I love them. But if anyone thought that the Sea Monkeys would actually look like that, I mean, shame on them, right? You know, that would be cool, but yeah, that's not how it works. Alright, first thing to take out, hey, it's a cap. This looks just like the cap that is on the Magic Castle tank, so if you've seen that one before, or if you've seen my videos, you know I've got the Japanese Magic Castle cap is the same. Let's see what else we got in here. Cardboard. Alright. Here is the tank itself. We got... Oh, it's taped on here pretty good. Let's see if we can get that off here. I've seen some people do unboxing videos where they get to a part like this and they fast forward, you know, like that. No. Oh, you know what that was? I'll show you in a second. I know what it was. So, I'm not going to fast forward. I'm going to talk to you guys while I'm doing this. But, if you've seen this Mars tank before, you know, in person or other videos or pictures online, you notice that there's like a little astronaut sea monkey that's sort of floating. It's connected to the little spaceship that's in there. And a lot of people have noticed, you know, when they're stirring their tank, that part is actually sort of fragile, which is a bummer. And I've seen it, you know, break. And that's not the end of the world. It's just sort of a bummer because it's sort of cute. Well, I think mine broke in shipping. It's sort of a bummer. Or maybe before shipping, I'm not sure. Because I did notice that that little tiny astronaut guy, his little leash or air tube or whatever. Yeah, he was just sort of floating around inside the tank there and he fell out. Sort of a bummer, but again, not the end of the world. Here's the Sea Monkeys on Mars tank. You can see where that guy would have been connected down there. You know, so yeah, good looking tank here. Let's see, is that it? Huh. That's interesting. I thought that, yeah, it does say it's supposed to come with the water pump. You know, they got it in the picture right here. Get rid of that glare. It does list it on here. It wasn't in the box. Unless it's in here taped. Nope, didn't fall out anywhere. Alright, well, I'm not gonna stress about that because I've got like 9 of those things. So, no big deal. This is what I wanted right here. So it looks really cool. You know, it's like a rocky base here. You've got the Sea Monkeys on Mars logo. When you look inside here, you see that little spaceship. Ideally, you would have had that astronaut sort of floating out here connected to the spaceship. That's not the case. I don't know what I'll do with this little guy. I don't know if I should put him. I don't think I'm going to put him in there. Maybe he can sit outside. That'll look cool. I posted some pictures when I got this a few days ago on different groups online, you know, collectors groups and enthusiast groups. If you're not on the Sea Monkey Facebook groups, take a look. They're cool. Sea Monkey Clubhouse, that's my favorite one, right? So shout out to the admins and everyone that's running that page and everyone that posts on there frequently. But anyway, I posted some pictures and that's sort of when we noticed that this guy was busted. You know, it was a few days ago and a couple people were saying, oh, you can super glue it. And taking tweezers and super glue and doing that, not only does that sound difficult to me, but I don't know what's in super glue. It's chemicals, right? And I can't imagine it's super healthy for the sea monkeys. I'll bet there's some glues that would be safe and some that wouldn't, and I don't know enough about it to want to try. And I'm sure I could research it and figure out which ones would be safe. You know what? It's not worth my time. The fact that this little thing is not in there doesn't really bother me that much. So I'm not going to super glue that back together. I will start this tank in the near future. I'm going to be traveling for work this next week, so it might be another week or two before I start it. But I think it looks really, really cool. Look in there. So look at these arches that they can swim through. I think that's really, really neat, these rocky arches. And then you've got like this little pool of, I don't know, it's yellow water, it's slime or something. That's sort of weird. It's a cool looking tank. It comes with its own decorations in there. It's very similar to the Magic Castle. If you guys haven't seen the Magic Castle, I've got the Japanese one right here. I gotta be careful. I gotta see this one. Lots of algae growth with this too. There's the Japanese Magic Castle. It's like this crystal blue color. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, there's some guys swimming in there. But yeah, it's the same sort of design for the tank, just decorated a little bit differently. I love it. So this makes Sea Monkey tank number 13 for me. I'll be starting a huge DIY one soon too. So if you haven't seen me talk about that in other videos or in other mediums online, Facebook, Reddit, all that good stuff, feel free to take a look in those communities too. And I'll be sure to do some videos when I get that started. Again, another week or two, we'll get that started. But today, excited about Sea Monkeys on Mars. This was a really good deal. Maybe the deal was because it was missing the pump. I don't know. It didn't look like it was open. It looks like it was factory error. But again, no big deal. This is what I wanted. This is what I've got. We'll get this started soon, and I'll keep you guys up to date with how they're doing. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Talk to you later.